y'all? What's up? It's Coach Kels with another Saturday strategy or everyday strategy that you can use in navigating some thoughts and feelings and all this stuff, getting a hold of your thoughts and thereby your feelings. So anyway, I wanted to talk about something that was like really, in my face all week long. And that is email, responding to email, digital messaging, and taking those things for more than just words on a screen, right? More than just words on a screen. And so what happened this week, was that Monday? I'm off the rip this week. It was like, come on. Okay, so so what happened was I got an email. Initially, I did not have control of my thoughts when I read it off the bat, right? And then it was, as I was reading through it, I was like, I can think what I want to think about this and respond, appropriately in a way that's all facts and not emotions. Because the email that came to me was, littered with emotions. I feel I'm this, I'm feeling that, I'm feeling this, and you're not doing this, and all these kinds of things. So not based in facts, but based in emotions. And I had to be Coach Kels in responding to someone who was communicating in emotions. Right. At first, when I read the email, I added a little tone, but then it's like, you know what? You don't know this girl's voice, so the tone you're adding is your own. Why are you adding tone, right? It's words on a page. And so that got me back, out of my thoughts and just into, okay, let me see what she's saying, right? Let me just read this email. And, just read through the email and all the stuff that she said. And she wanted to request another Peblo that would listen to her and, all these things. And so I got off the email for a second just to make sure that I was not like in my feelings, thinking that my feelings were caused by what she wrote, but it wasn't. My feelings were caused by what I thought about what she wrote, right? So completely got out of all of that. I said, let me just walk away for a second, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm cool. It didn't take me long to get past what I was, initially thinking. So I said, I can understand how you may feel unheard when you think the Peblo is not advocating for you. So, right, again, the email that I wrote back to her was not me in my feelings. It was all facts. The email that she wrote to me was littered with her feelings and her emotions, right? And so, just going back to, I can understand how you may feel that way when you think this thing, that's where we were. And so it's just being able to, with digital media, emails, text messages and stuff like that, sometimes we do add more to it than what's actually there. We see more than just messaging on a screen. We see, and think and feel these things, but I'd like to offer, it's just words on a screen, right? And so we'll read stuff. I sent another email at another time where someone was asking me, are you tracking such and such, this other person's cases? And I sent back, I most assuredly am not, right? Because I wasn't. It was true. It was all factual. I most assuredly am not, right? So whether I said it right now on this video with tone, it's still words on a page. She didn't hear me. This person has never heard my voice, right? Never heard my voice. And so the email that I got back was, why the tone, right? And I just added tone to her email as well. But the email back to me was, why the tone? And my answer was, there was more to the email that I sent back to her about, I most assuredly am not, tracking these members, blah, 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 some more factual stuff, completely factual stuff I sent back. And then it was, why the tone email? And my response was, I had to get off of that for a second because I was just like, what? Right? Had to get off of it. And, and I was thinking the time that I was away from it, I was just thinking, what tone is she hearing? Because number one, she's never heard my voice. A day in her life has she heard my voice. Right. And so I wanted to say, any tone that you're adding is coming from the voice inside your own head, not from me. But I didn't say that. I just said, no tone, all facts. Everything that I wrote was all facts. There was absolutely no tone. I said, please do not read tone please do not read tone, or I can't think of the other thing. I said tone or something, emotions. Please don't read tone or emotions into my emails. There was none. And that was it. And I left it at that. And I have not dealt with that person in months. It was truthful. It was direct. I think a lot of people don't, I don't know. I really don't know if people don't agree or like my directness. Okay. And I guess she didn't, so we don't deal with each other anymore, and that's fine. I'm okay. I can still deal with her because I can let that go. I'm just like kind of bringing it up right now because I'm talking about tone and stuff on email. And, your thoughts around, emails and electronic messaging that you get. So, you get something, there's no tone, right? So digital email and then another thing with messaging, right, is people not responding to your text messages or email messages or whatever. What do you make that mean? What do you make it mean when somebody has not responded to your text message or your email message? Do you turn that into something about you? Or do you just kind of, give it space and like, oh, well, they may be busy. Is that what you make it mean? Do you make it mean they may be busy, or they're not respecting my time, or, they think I'm going to be here, waiting on them, whatever? What do you make it mean when somebody does not respond in the way that you have in your head that you want them to respond to you, right? So, one of the things that we have in coaching is called the manual, right? And the manual is our manual that we have for other people to do things in our lives so that we'll be happy and not upset, but we don't tell them. So we got a manual. We want them to do this, that, and the third, but we don't tell them that we want them to do this, that, and the third. We think that they should already know to do these things. And if they don't already know to do these things, then we get an attitude about it. They should have known. They should have known what? Right? So I'm skipping around, man. I'm skipping around. There's so much going on in here right now. So digital email, texting, instant messaging, all this stuff that is words on the screen, just let it be that. Just let it be words on a screen, right? And then respond accordingly. There's no emotions because the words on the screen are not reaching through to do anything to you to make you feel a way, right? It's your thoughts about what you are reading that is causing you to feel an emotion. What emotion do you want to feel about that email, about that text message? You can choose that. You can choose how you want to feel about what you just read, right? But let it be that. It is words on a screen. Okay? Alrighty, folks. Well, that is it. I got to do some editing of this stuff because, man, it's a lot, but it's not. It's cool. It's fun. I don't mind. I'm learning. So, yeah, that's it. So I will be back next week with another Coach Kel's everyday or Saturday strategy, however you want to look at it or whatever. Y'all, look at all this gray. It's cute, though. She cute. Anyway, I'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful week and weekend and long weekend. It's Martin Luther King birthday weekend. So you guys enjoy it. And I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Bye.